Right, guys, let's talk quickly about the Arsenal game. A quick review of this game. Unbelievable game. So exciting. First half, it started off very strong for Arsenal. It started off very well for Arsenal. We created. We went at them. We had them on the tight ropes. However, Newcastle stopped us every single time. And it wasn't the defense that stopped us. It wasn't the midfield that stopped us. No, it was none other than Pope, their goalkeeper. That's right. Nick Pope. Absolutely fantastic. Man of the match for me today. Absolutely. First half, shot after shot as it was taken. To no avail. Pope, left, right, centre, stopping it. Covering the whole goal. However, we kept on trying. Nothing was going in for us. It started to look a little bit hopeless, to be honest with you, because time after time, Newcastle was getting back into the game. Newcastle switched to gear 2 and just started attacking Arsenal. Attack after attack after attack. However, for them, the same thing, to no avail. At one point, Arsenal had a penalty shout. I thought it was a penalty. Most people thought it was a penalty. The ref gave the penalty to Arsenal, but then was told to go and check it on VAR. Now, VAR, everyone has their opinion about VAR. However, the referee went to check it on the screen, cancelled the penalty. Absolutely ridiculous. So not getting the penalty got Arsenal players a bit down. We started to play with our heads down. Morale went down. All of a sudden, we started to feel sorry for ourselves. Thank God for half time. Because I'm telling you, we could have went down in the first half. Now the second half started and we are playing worse. Newcastle's all over us. Newcastle is dominating us. Chance after chance after chance. We're not even getting no chances. All we're doing is playing it in our defense. Our defenders were basically playing pass the parcel. Also, I must mention the Newcastle goal came off the back of a mistake by Mosquera. Now, I must say, Mosquera is a wonderful player, excellent player. Very young, just came into the Premier League. Today was the first day that he made a little slip up. And let me tell you something. Saliba's made mistakes. Gabriel's made mistakes. So he's bound to make mistakes. But Mikel Arteta, halftime, knew, let's take him off. He's not fully comfortable yet. Let's ease him into the Premier League slowly. Make that change in half time. There wasn't much difference. Newcastle still had us on the back foot. We still had to defend. Left, right, centre. It was getting worse and worse. I started to lose hope around the 79th minute, 80th minute, when Mikel Arteta started to make different changes. When he brought on Martin Odegaard, everything changed. I'm going to be honest with you. He brought on Martin Odegaard, Mikel Merino, and Miles Lewis-Skelly. Now, all three contributed to the game. Mikel Merino, around 88 minutes, getting the equaliser. Then, not long after, Miles Lewis-Skelly nearly got a goal. But who other than one of our 5-star generals to go and get the winner? Gabriel scoring the winner for us. And how did we get our goals? Declan Rice, set piece FC again. Once from the left corner, Mikel Merino header, then from the right corner, who other than Gabriel Magalhaes to headed the ball in, and Arsenal win 2-1. Again, there is a game with a last gasp winner. This time it's not Liverpool, this time it's the mighty Arsenal. But I want to say well done to Newcastle. They've played a brilliant game. They've got a brilliant manager with brilliant players, and none other than Pope kept them in the game. For me, Nick Pope deserves the man of the match. Regardless if Arsenal won it, I think Nick Pope has a very bright future. Possibly, or not possibly, more than likely, the future England's #1. Incredible goalkeeper. I think he's fantastic. Man of the match for me goes to Nick Pope. Well done. Hand of applause for Newcastle. They played very well. But, here we go. Champions in the making. I said before this game started, if we don't get a win, if we don't get points out of this game, if we don't get a result, forget the league, forget the Champions League, forget it. But this is what I'm talking about. This is how you do it. This is how you make a statement. This is how you let people know this ain't no joke. We're no joke. We're contenders. Well done, Arsenal. Well done, Newcastle. An absolutely brilliant game. A fantastic win for the Arsenal. Here we go. Close the gap between us and Liverpool. See you at the next match, guys. Adios.